We're in Fresno with an 80-degree reading, and peeking into Visalia over here to Larry County at the airport. We're also at 80 with a wind out of the north at 10 miles per hour. Visibility is 10 miles plus. Moderate air quality through most locations at the Valley for tomorrow, your Thursday, and we see temperatures here pretty nice at the beach, although a little bit cooler than the Valley, again by about 20 degrees or 25 weekend. Mid-70s to low 80s tomorrow for the foothill areas, and this is the forecast for tonight. Clear skies, 56, valley-wide low 50s in outlying areas, and your extended outlook after the weekend dropping us to upper 60s and low 70s come Monday, Tuesday.
Very nice. Thank you, Kevin. Financial scams are getting more difficult to detect. The warning about deep fakes that can take your money with one mouse click.
But first, learning without limits. The new Autism Center in Fresno helping children reach their full potential.
America's #1 news ABC News, also 24/7 on Disney+.
Darius was on his way home from basketball with his mom. When out of nowhere, they got T-boned. The decision to call the Curtis Lee Group a great decision. He knew the heavy hitters would get him the money he deserved. If I was an insurance company, I would invest in the heavy hitters.
Call 1-800-438-80.
They were kids. They were supposed to be kept safe. But on Javier Becerra's watch, more than 85,000 migrant children went missing. Some were trafficked, some were abused, some were forced into labor and lost limbs. Horrendous, disturbing. That's how 26 Democrats in Congress described it. Senior staff told me that they felt more worried for these kids, even though they had it under Trump.
As HHS Secretary, the buck stops with you.
Javier Becerra, if you lose children, you're not fit to lead California.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive. You probably know one. Your sister, your buddy, on that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
Each Chevy Truck Month just announced get over $9,300 in total value on this 2026 Chevy Silverado. Plus, Costco executive members can get an additional $1,250 members-only incentive.
Cherish these moments. They go by so fast.
They call me.
Alex. Camarena Health is here for your family. Every stage, every milestone, every moment. Camarena Health. Compassionate care right from the start.
I'm the CEO of the Fresno Chamber of Commerce. I serve business and labor don't always see eye to eye, but we're endorsing Annalisa Perea for Assembly. On the Fresno City Council, Annalisa supported small businesses and fought for affordable housing. She supported law enforcement to keep our community safe. In Sacramento, Annalisa will fight for better paying jobs. She'll make our lives more affordable. Annalisa Perea knows how to bring people together.
Darius was on his way home from basketball with his mom. When out of nowhere, they got T-boned. The decision to call the Curtis Lee Group a great decision. He knew the heavy hitters would get him the money he deserved. If I was an insurance company, I would invest in the heavy hitters.
Call 1-800-438-80.
Opening ceremony was held to celebrate the Titan Youth Home in Fresno County. The new transitional living space is designed to support young people as they move into less restrictive housing. The facility will provide a structured setting where youth can strengthen independent living skills and get ready for a successful re-entry into the community.
During Autism Awareness Month, a nonprofit organization, Limitless Abilities, has opened a new Fresno location. It's dedicated to supporting individuals with disabilities and special needs in the Valley. The family behind the Mission First Launch programs in Kerman, offering sports and creative classes. Over time, the reach expanded beyond the immediate community. The new facility offers a wide range of classes and activities for kids as young as 5. In addition to the courses, the new space intends to foster a sense of community among families.
They can do anything. That's the best part about all of this program. They can cook, they can do art, they can do music, they can dance, they can do all kinds of things.
Registration for the Fresno location opens in June, with classes beginning in August. The new center will open on June 8th.
The Federal Trade Commission says it's seeing a surge in scams on social media and other forms of deep fake investment fraud. In tonight's Watching Your Wallet, Action News anchor Vanessa Vasconcelos shows you the sophisticated scams leveraging AI to target everyday consumers.
Schemes of all kinds are soaring. According to 2025 data from the Federal Trade Commission, $2.1 billion were lost in social media scams alone. That's 8 times more than in 2020. Ron Kurbs, founder and CEO of Kitas, a scam detection service, says these imposters often rely on urgency and fear tactics.
We definitely help to detect people from AI-generated scams. The most common scams that you can see these days are voice cloning.
In addition to identifying deepfakes, his company shields gamers from predators. He says falling victim to fraud is less about being gullible and more a result of being targeted while vulnerable.
Don't think that you're too savvy to be scammed. I run a scam detection company and I was almost scammed 3 weeks ago.
Curb says when he was looking for help with a canceled flight, an AI-generated list of customer support contacts offered a fake phone number. When the person on the other line didn't seem legitimate, he hung up.
They set it up intentionally to scam people like me that would call those numbers in order to change their flight or in order to get refunds.
So these scammers are getting even more sophisticated by the day. Tell me, what are red flags that we should be looking out for?
So red flags, everything that is urgent, is probably a scam.
Check credentials, look out for promises or guaranteed returns, and avoid requests to send cryptocurrency.
Secondly, people reaching out via platforms or channels of communication that they shouldn't be reaching out.
Vanessa Vasconcelos, ABC 30, Action News.
A sweet and patient pup finally has a new home.
Adoption Mission, a dog named Artemis, launches into his new life after surviving the Eaton fire.
The reason I'm running for governor, I want to represent working Californians and stand up to the corporate special interests that have been screwing people across this state forever. And the number one problem that people have in California is the end of the month, people can't make the numbers work. And that's housing, it's electricity, it's gas prices, it's food prices, and it's healthcare. They think they have a right to do this to you. They don't. For the last 14 years, I've been taking on corporate special interests and taking them down. I've won at the ballot box against the tobacco companies, the oil companies, and out-of-state companies who weren't paying fair income taxes. And billions of dollars from those went to Californians for education and health. I've never been an elected official, but we've got an amazing amount done as outsiders that no one inside the government could get done. Every time people say you can't do it, that's what I want to do. So, let's get to it.
Driving around, hadn't got far, then boom, I got hit by a car.
Boom, I'm hurt now. I've got all these bills. I need a lawyer who's got some skills. Hurt in a car accident? You know what to do. 800-222-2222.
When I hired the Law Brothers, the insurance companies stopped being shady.
They got me $1.2 million for my case. Boom, babe. Call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222.
Variety, love, acceptance. Our kids celebrate the world this way from day one. It's our responsibility to protect that innocent wonder, maintaining a bright-eyed openness that creates healthier futures for all. When we create environments filled with acceptance, understanding, and love, they will thrive. Because health means nurturing everything that makes our children strong and beautiful, inside and out. Learn more at valleychildrens.org/healthykids.
As a kid, Matt Mahan's mentor was his dad, a union letter carrier who proudly provided a reliable, basic service. Lesson learned. Mahan is the only candidate for governor with a record of delivering. As San Jose mayor, he got results. A sharp drop in homelessness, the safest big city in America, thousands of new homes. As governor, Mahan will focus on the things Californians need most. If a mailman could deliver a reliable, basic service, the rest of our government can too.
Coming up live at 11, rapid response. School districts and local law enforcement rushed to several local schools after threats were made. The toll of the hoaxes that take up resources.
Plus, we continue to track the developing story at a Fresno trucking repair yard. where a man in his 20s was killed. And if there's any late-breaking news, we'll bring it to you as it happens. So join us tonight for Action News, live at 11.
Finally, a sweet update out of Southern California. The Pasadena Humane Shelter has found a forever home for all the animals that survived the fire.
The last of them, Artemis, was surrendered by his owners, who lost everything they owned in last year's firestorm. His family tried to reclaim him, but struggled with long-term impacts of the disaster. Artemis was finally adopted after more than a year in the shelter, and he's now blasting off into new adventures with his new family.
Good-looking dog there. Thanks for making Action News live at 6:30 part of your evening. We're working on all news stories for Live at 11.
Until then, you can download our ABC 30 News app for local news and weather anytime. We leave you with this live sunny from our downtown Fresno Sky Cam as we watch temperatures soar right into the weekend. Enjoy your evening and join us again live at 11.
ABC 30, partnered with KFJ News Talk Radio. Get Action News updates on AM 580 and 105.9 FM.
Get your entertainment news from
On the red carpet.
On the red carpet. On the red carpet. It's now on your favorite social site. How do you nourish a cat naturally? Purina Cat Chow Naturals. Chow, chow, chow. Purina Cat Chow. The high-protein natural way to nourish for a lifetime of wow. Everybody's wow about the chow, chow, chow. Purina Cat Chow Naturals. Chow, chow, chow. The championship word is eat more chicken?
EATMORCHIKIN. Eat more chicken.
Correct.
That's why we cracked it.
They were kids. They were supposed to be kept safe. But on Javier Becerra's watch, more than 85,000 migrant children went missing. Some were trafficked, some were abused. Some were forced into labor and lost limbs. Horrendous. Disturbing. That's how 26 Democrats in Congress described it. Senior staff told me that they felt more worried for these kids even than they had under Trump.
As HHS Secretary, the buck stops with you.
Javier Becerra, if you lose children, you're not fit to lead California.
The team at Seminole will bring their favorite recipes next Seminole.
From the Alex Trebek stage at Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy! Public interest attorney from Jackson, Mississippi, Beth Orlansky. A firefighter from Matthews, North Carolina, Ian Sampson. And our returning champion, a chess player from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Greg Shahadi, whose 2-day cash winnings total $54,601. Here is
Welcome back to Jeopardy! Yesterday, our international chess master Greg Shahadi proved that his Monday victory over 31 was once again a daily double with a correct response in Final Jeopardy for his second straight win. Today he's back to face Ian and Beth. I wish all three of you the very best of luck, and I'm going to introduce you to your 6 categories now in the Jeopardy round. We begin with History's Mysteries, or at least a few of them. Then I'm talking about Flight Club. We have the elements, give yourselves a hand, in quotation marks, then playing some hits, and finally, one piece of advice for you. It's not Emily Dickinson. Greg, you're up first.
Let's do History's Mysteries 800.
What exactly is the Yonaguni Monument, discovered in the 1980s and known as the Japanese This Place of Legend? Greg.
What's Atlantis?
The Japanese Atlantis, that's it.
Let's do Elements 800.
This is originally called radium emanation. Greg.
It's radon?
Right.
History 1000.
Who created the Piltdown Man? A hoax once thought to fill in this hypothetical gap in the chain of human evolution. Greg?
What's Missing Link?
Correct for 1,000.
Elements 1000.
This metal, symbol CS, melts at about 83 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you have some in your pocket on a warm day, great.
What's cesium?
You got it.
Emily.
George F. Dick and his wife Gladys found the cause of and a way to immunize against this colorful infectious disease known for rash? Ian, what is rubella? No. Greg,
What's scarlet fever?
that's the right disease.
Flight Club 800.
The answer there is the Daily Double in the round. You have the lead of 4,400, Greg. It's your first time seeing this category. Talking about Flight Club.
Let's do 4,400.
All right, trying the true Daily Double. You'll have 8,800 if you're right. Here's your clue in talking about Flight Club. Until 2005, this airline had a customer loyalty program called the Flying Dutchman.
It's KLM.
KLM is the Dutch airline, yes.